Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to feel this in your spirit. 2026 isn't just a new year. No, 2026 is a declaration that the old chapters are behind you and a bold new story is about to unfold. Some of you walked into this room carrying the weight of yesterday, heartbreak, failures, doubts. But I'm here to tell you the calendar doesn't just turn, it transforms. It transforms you if you are willing to step into it. 2026 isn't about resolutions, it's about revolutions. Revolutions in your mindset, your purpose, your destiny. And tonight, we are going to unpack how this year can be the year that changes everything for you. I want you to hear me clearly tonight. Your past does not define you. Some of you have been carrying yesterday like a heavy chain around your neck, dragging it into today, wondering why you feel stuck, why your dreams seem so far away, why the blessings you've prayed for haven't shown up. Let me tell you something. Your past is not a prophecy. It's a story, yes, but it is not the final chapter. Every mistake you made, every door that closed, every heart that broke, every no you received, every failure you endured, they were not meant to cage you. They were meant to prepare you. They were not the end of your story. They were the tuition you paid for your next level. I need you to understand this. If you keep defining yourself by the things that went wrong, you will never see the greatness waiting for you. Your past can either be your prison or your platform. Some of you are still walking around apologizing for the person you used to be, still punishing yourself for the decisions you made when you didn't know any better. But I am here to say tonight that God, the universe, life itself does not see you as your mistakes. Every setback, every disappointment, every trial was shaping you for something bigger than you can imagine. You see, when you stop identifying with your failures, you start identifying with your potential. You start seeing yourself not as broken, not as defeated, not as left behind, but as a vessel full of promise. The past may have tried to teach you fear, regret, and limitation, but the present moment, the here and now, is teaching you courage, resilience, and possibility. You have to make a choice. Will you remain a prisoner of what was, or will you step into the freedom of what can be? Tonight, I want you to leave those chains behind. You are not your past. You are a miracle in motion. You are a story still being written. The chapters that hurt you, the pages that scarred you, they are not the end. They are the prologue to your greatness. So as 2026 unfolds, decide that you will not let what has happened hold you back from who you are becoming. You are not defined by what you endured. You are defined by how you rise from it. And I promise you, your rise is coming. Let me tell you something, and I want you to feel this in your spirit. Clarity of purpose is power. There is nothing more dangerous, nothing more unstoppable than a person who knows exactly why they were put on this earth. I don't care how many obstacles try to stop you. I don't care how many people doubt you. When you have clarity of purpose, you move through life like a storm that cannot be contained. Some of you are wandering around feeling frustrated, feeling lost, because you haven't asked yourself the question, why am I really here? And until you discover that, every step you take will feel heavy, every effort will feel pointless, and every victory will feel incomplete. Your purpose is your compass. It's the map that guides you when the path seems dark, when the road seems long, when the mountains seem impossible to climb. Without it, you are drifting. You are moving, yes, but you are not progressing toward the life you were meant to live. Clarity of purpose doesn't mean your journey will be easy, but it does mean your journey will be meaningful. It gives your struggle significance. It gives your pain a reason. It gives your victories a crown. I want you to hear me clearly. When you know your purpose, you stop comparing yourself to others. You stop trying to live someone else's dream. You stop chasing what looks good on the outside and start building what feels right on the inside. Clarity of purpose allows you to say no to distractions, no to people who don't understand your journey, no to opportunities that don't align with your destiny. It allows you to say yes to the things that fuel your passion, yes to the people who lift you higher, yes to the doors that are meant to open for you. And here's the key: purpose is not something you stumble upon by accident. It's something you uncover when you pay attention to your gifts, your passions, your experiences, the moments that light a fire in your soul. When you align with that purpose, you step into a power that cannot be stopped, a power that carries you through every storm, a power that makes 2026 not just another year, but the year you finally step fully into who you were created to be. When you have clarity of purpose, my friends, you are unstoppable, unshakable, and uncontainable. And I promise you, once you find it, the world will have no choice but to make room for you. I need you to hear me tonight. Talk is cheap, and intentions without action are nothing more than dreams that never wake up. Too many people spend their lives writing resolutions on January 1st, making promises to themselves only to forget them by February. But let me tell you something, 2026 is not a year for empty words. It is a year for action. It is a year to stop planning your life from the sidelines and start stepping into it fully, boldly, and without hesitation. Action is the difference between someone who wishes and someone who wins, someone who prays and someone who prospers. Some of you are waiting for a perfect moment, waiting for everything to line up, waiting for the stars to align, and that moment will never come. The only moment that matters is now. The only moment that holds power is this one. And what you do with it right now, today, this hour, will determine the trajectory of your entire year. You can have all the dreams in the world, all the plans, all the vision boards, but if you do not move, if you do not act, nothing changes. Action is what separates the talkers from the doers, the dreamers from the achievers. I want you to understand this. Action is not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's not about knowing every step. It's about taking the first step. You may stumble. You may fail. You may fall flat on your face, and that is good because falling is the tuition you pay to rise higher than you ever imagined. But if you never act, if you never step out, your dreams will remain just that, dreams. The moment you start moving, the moment you take that first step toward your purpose, toward your calling, toward your breakthrough, you send a signal to the universe that you are serious. 2026 is the year of doing, not just deciding. The year of showing up, not just wishing. The year of movement, not just mourning over what hasn't happened yet. Every action you take, no matter how small, creates momentum. And momentum, my friends, is the secret ingredient to miracles. So I challenge you, stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop overthinking. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Walk into 2026 with a heart full of faith and hands ready for work. Let this be the year that your actions speak louder than your words, and your life becomes the proof that you didn't just plan for greatness, you lived it. I want you to hear me tonight. Change is not your enemy. Some of you have been running from it, resisting it, fighting against it because it's uncomfortable, because it's unfamiliar, because it makes you feel like you are losing control. But let me tell you something. The moment you embrace change, the moment you stop fearing it, is the moment your life begins to transform. Change is not punishment, it is preparation. It is the soil where your growth is planted, the fire that forges your strength, the wind that lifts you into the heights you were meant to reach. If you want 2026 to be the year that redefines your life, you must stop running from change and start stepping into it with courage and conviction. Some of you are still clinging to the comfort of what you know, even though it's no longer serving you. You're holding on to old relationships, old habits, old mindsets, because change feels risky. But I'm here to tell you the risk is not in the change. The risk is in staying the same while the world moves forward. The people who grow, the people who achieve, the people who succeed, they are not the ones who feared the storm. They are the ones who danced in the rain. Change is the invitation to a higher level of life, and it will not wait for you to be ready. It will happen whether you like it or not. So you have a choice. You can resist it and remain stagnant, or you can embrace it and soar. I need you to understand this. Fear is the liar. Fear tells you that the unknown is dangerous, but the unknown is where your breakthrough lies. The unknown is where your purpose waits, where your potential awakens, where your dreams take shape. Every great story in history, every life that accomplished the extraordinary, Every breakthrough moment started with someone stepping into the unknown, trusting that God, the universe, life itself, had something better in store. So tonight, I challenge you to see change not as a threat, but as a gift. See it as the tool that is chiseling away at your limitations, shaping you into the person you were meant to be. Embrace the discomfort, embrace the uncertainty, embrace the challenge, because that is where growth, power, and transformation lie. 2026 is calling you to rise above fear and step boldly into change, because on the other side of fear is freedom, on the other side of resistance is your destiny, and on the other side of hesitation is the life you've been waiting for. I want you to listen to me carefully tonight. Who you surround yourself with matters more than you realize. Your network, the people you choose to spend your time with, the voices you allow into your life will either lift you higher or hold you back. Some of you are trying to climb mountains while carrying the weight of people who don't believe you can make it. And I'm here to tell you, your network determines your net worth. If you want 2026 to be the year of breakthroughs, you have to examine who is in your circle. Are they feeding your faith, your vision, your purpose, or are they feeding your doubt, your fear, your excuses? Some of you are trying to grow, but you are watering the wrong soil. You are planting seeds of greatness in the wrong ground around people who don't understand your dreams, who can't see your potential, who don't cheer for your victories. And the truth is, you cannot rise higher than the people around you allow you to. It's not just about having connections. It's about having the right connections. It's about aligning yourself with those who push you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. It's about surrounding yourself with those who believe in the impossible and remind you that you are capable of it too. I need you to understand this. Your circle is your mirror. If your circle is filled with negativity, fear, and small thinking, you will reflect that. But if your circle is filled with visionaries, doers, dreamers, and believers, you will be stretched, inspired, and elevated. Some of the greatest people who ever walked this earth had networks that supported them, challenged them, and forced them to step into their greatness. They understood that success is rarely a solo journey. It is built with the people who encourage your rise, who hold you to your potential, and who refuse to let you settle for less. So I challenge you tonight, examine your network. Choose wisely who you allow to influence your life, your mindset, and your actions. Seek mentors, surround yourself with visionaries, and distance yourself from energy that drains you. Your net worth is not just about money, it's about knowledge, wisdom, influence, and opportunity. And the people you surround yourself with will either multiply it or diminish it. In 2026, make a commitment to elevate your circle, because when you do, you elevate your life. When you surround yourself with greatness, you become unstoppable, and your destiny will meet you in ways you never imagined. I need you to hear me tonight. Faith without action is just hope, and hope without persistence is empty. But when you combine faith with consistency, miracles happen. Some of you are waiting for a sign from the heavens. Some of you are praying for breakthroughs, but your faith has been passive. Faith is not just believing. It's showing up even when the road is hard, when the night is long, when the odds seem stacked against you. Faith is moving forward when everything inside you wants to stay still. And when you pair that faith with consistency, day after day, effort after effort, commitment after commitment, you create a force that cannot be stopped. Miracles are not random. They are the result of persistent faith in action. Some of you have prayed, and yet you are frustrated because nothing seems to change. You are looking for sudden transformation, but God, the universe, life itself works through patterns, through seasons, through consistency. Every seed you plant, every effort you make, every act of faith, even the ones you don't see results from immediately, is lining you up for the miracle that is coming. You cannot out-pray your work, and you cannot outweight your effort. Consistency is the bridge between your faith and your fulfillment. I want you to understand this. Miracles do not always come the way you expect. Sometimes they come quietly, sometimes they come slowly, but they always come to those who refuse to give up. You have to keep showing up, keep believing, Keep working, keep trusting, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Your persistence, your daily commitment, your refusal to quit is what moves the hand of the divine in your favor. 2026 can be the year of miracles for you, but only if you pair your faith with consistent action. Keep sowing, keep believing, keep stepping, keep doing the work that scares you, keeps you tired, keeps you challenged. Every small act of faith compounds, and before you know it, mountains move, doors open, and your life transforms in ways you never imagined. Your miracles are not on hold. They are waiting for your consistent faith to activate them. So I challenge you tonight, stand firm, show up, do the work, trust the process, and watch as faith and consistency combine to bring miracles that will leave the world in awe and your heart full of gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hear me tonight and feel it deep in your spirit. 2026 isn't just another year. It is a doorway. It is a canvas waiting for your masterpiece. And every one of the keys we have talked about tonight, releasing your past, discovering your purpose, taking bold action, embracing change, surrounding yourself with the right people, and pairing faith with consistency. These are the tools, the weapons, the fire that will set your life ablaze. But it only works if you decide right now to step into it fully, to claim it unapologetically, to refuse to settle for less than you were created to live. I want you to stand on your own 2 feet and declare tonight that your past will not hold you hostage, that your purpose will be your compass, that your actions will speak louder than your words, that you will embrace the winds of change even when it shakes you, that you will surround yourself with greatness and let go of those who drain you, and that your faith paired with consistency will produce miracles in your life. I'm not just talking about small victories. I'm talking about life-changing, destiny-defining breakthroughs that leave a mark on the world. You have everything inside of you to make 2026 the year of transformation, the year of elevation, the year where you rise higher than you've ever dreamed. But it begins with a choice to be brave when fear whispers no, a choice to act when hesitation tries to freeze you, a choice to believe when doubt screams louder than the voices around you. So I challenge you, walk out of here with fire in your soul and a vision in your heart. Step into 2026 with courage, with determination, with unshakable faith. Your time is now. Your miracle is waiting. Your destiny is calling. And when you answer, the world will have no choice but to make room for the greatness that is coming. Rise up, claim it, and let 2026 be the year that changes everything.